talk about the word foundation. Bill Gates has foundation. Bill Gates Foundation. Zuckerberg has foundation. Elon Musk will soon have foundations. Everybody that made it in America has their own foundation. Carnegie Foundation, Bill Gates Foundation, this guy Foundation, that guy Foundation. We hear about this in the news, we hear about this, but we don't know what does that means. And here I have found a real foundation. I'm in front of it. You see how it looks like? Do you understand what foundation means now? This is a huge building. It's called Center of Alumni and Donor Engagement. This whole area, many acres here, it is the foundation. It's called Welltower Foundation. I don't know what it means. I don't know who's the boss. I don't know who it is, the owner of the foundation or the founder. We have yet to check that. But this is one of the buildings. There's obviously hundreds of cars here. I don't know what they do. It's in the middle of the day. This is in Toledo. I don't know. Some magnate have found this foundation. Now, this is how I read. This is my opinion. Don't quote me on that. This is the usual story. Some smart person made a lot of money taking advantage of the American dream and the opportunity in United States of America to make it big. Maybe that guy was ultra poor in the beginning, but then he became super wealthy and super rich. To avoid some taxes, he opened a bunch of foundations, you see, and instead of paying to the government in taxes, he put it directly into people by sponsoring different activities that person believes in. Now, some people believe in education. I'm one of them. So if I ever become rich, yes, if I become ultra rich like the owner of this guy, I will probably put money in my foundation. That would be educational foundation. Now this one, so this is just my opinion, okay? This is my opinion how the things works, you know. Maybe you have a different opinion, it's your opinion, or maybe you're more knowledgeable, a lot more knowledgeable in foundation than me. Because first time I see foundation, believe it or not, I'm just like you, hearing this Bill Gates Foundation, that Melinda Gates Foundation, but we don't really understand. We think it's like an office. No. This thing, you see this massive building, that's another one, and that's another one, and there's like many acres here. This whole thing, I don't know how huge, but it's huge with these administrative buildings, with, you know, I believe this is the stuff of the foundation, all these cars. I believe so, I don't know, maybe they just, you know, but all these buildings, I see some people talking on their cell phones. It's in the middle of the day. I believe they are probably inside the buildings doing the good work of what the foundation has been found for. Now, this is Welltower Foundation, you see. You can go Google it and you can find all the information. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. First impression, as usual, first impression of the Welltower Foundation. Some people are walking here. It's empty lot. I guess they are in that building over there, you see. There's a building over there, big building. Maybe the founder is there. We don't know. That's it. But it says on the sign, I will show you the sign over there, and the sign say Welltower Foundation. We don't know. We just don't know what that is. Anyway, we are here just to show you Richards Road, the lodge. The lodge is there. Dorr Street is there. You know, I came from that street over there, major street here. This is called Alumni Drive. You see, the foundation have bought all this land. I'm very interested to go to the lodge. The lodge is over there. Maybe I just go take my car and drive you around. And that's what we're gonna do. It is 5 minutes in the video. Now look at this. You see that? That is called the foundation. You know, the foundation usually throws in the this is my fantasy now going wild. You know, let's say somebody made it in America, like one of those super rich people. So once he got this super rich person, he made it already. So he wants to tell us how to think. Basically, he wants, you know, that's a human flaw in the human character and the human nature. Once somebody gets a little bit into power, they want to tell us how to think. Now, there was this guy Henry Ford. You know, Henry Ford, he was famous because he made Ford Motor Company. Mr. Henry Ford was one of those people. There is Henry Ford Foundation. You know, maybe that's his foundation, I don't know, maybe. I'm just like an idiot talking. But Mr. Henry Ford did something towards the end of his career. He became too much, you know, criticizing his workers that they are not disciplined, and he wanted to enforce his workers to work certain ways. He created a lot of tools and instruments, and he wrote books and stuff about his factory and his workers. But the basic idea is that Henry Ford tried to enforce his ideas of living into his workers. That is the historic record. Now, the workers did not like that, you know, and that is usually the case of every wealthy person. He just wants to lay over his vision over the society. Let's put it this way. And sometimes this is very good, because these wealthy people, they are very intelligent. They are also very well. They have very good intentions. You see, they have very good intentions. That's why they build these foundations. I believe, in my opinion, these people do not trust the government too much, you know, because they made it without the government. They made it in America without the help of the government. These are the wealthiest people. I'm talking about some of these people, you know, like Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and some like Elon Musk. They had a little help, like a couple of $1 billion from the government. But anyway, once you get that big, you know, the government becomes your friend, like a big friend. The US government all of a sudden becomes your friend because you become influential. You have to see Donald Trump, and you have to see all these presidents, and because you have big business, of course. Big business guy is not going to be talking in the daily in New York City about the winning numbers of the lottery. You know, that's not gonna happen. He will be talking about how to change the world, how to go to Mars, stuff like that. So now, let's get the hell out of here. I show you the foundation. That's called Welltower Foundation. I'm just gonna plug the phone immediately. I'm just gonna plug the phone like right now. Look what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna go to see the lodge, because the lodge, it's kind of a cool thing, right? Now let's go see the lodge. You see, I'm plugging the phone. Stick with me and bear with me. This is my foundation. You see, this is like a book. The book could be also a foundation. Now we're going to see the lodge. I'm curious. It's going to be very fast because we don't have too much time. And I know you don't have too much time to watch all these videos, of course, because you're a lazy person. You gotta switch to another channel, some other YouTuber that provides a lot more value. Anyway, I do my job as a YouTuber. Not that I'm a YouTuber, but I do the YouTube job as well. I have multiple jobs at the moment. Wait a second. You see, I'm driving around. It's cool driving. Now we're gonna go to the lodge. Wait a second. Oh, okay. You see, I'm just showing you. Meanwhile, I'm showing you the foundation from all these angles. It's a beautiful foundation. Wow, many cars. I guess it's like I guess there are like 300 cars here. Working in the foundation. I don't know. I keep repeating myself, that's stupid. But the foundation is very good looking building. But I'm more interested in the lodge. This guy, it's keep walking. I see the same guy walking around. He must be very important person in the foundation. I don't know what he does. Maybe a maintenance dude, or maybe the boss himself. The boss of the foundation. Now, the lodge this is the lodge, you see. I'm gonna make like a little circle, and we are right in front of the lodge. You see, this is the lodge. The lodge, it's a little building, and down there it's like another building, looks like a library or the residence of the boss. That building over there. Now this was that we are swinging by, it's the lodge. These are modern buildings. They are not built in like 100 years ago. These are new buildings. So now we have seen the lodge. There is another more interesting building, tobacco free campus. It's say the lodge is okay. This is the lodge. Now I want to see the other building. Just stick with me, people, stick with me. I'm gonna drive fast. Speed limit is 20 miles in the facility here. Well Tower, visitor parking, employee parking, deliveries. Yes. Wait a second. You see that building I wanted to go to see. You see, that's the building I wanted to go to see. It's just a glimpse of it. I don't know how to get there. Maybe that's a hidden building in the foundation. Anyway, I show you. This foundation is cool. Now I will, meanwhile, while I'm doing this, guess what? I'm gonna use the magic of technology. While I'm driving, I'm gonna use my other phone to ask Google Schmoogle about Welltower Foundation. Welltower Foundation history. There you have it. I'm reading now. Welltower Charitable Foundation was established to support the charitable position of Welltower employees and to promote employee engagement. The foundation history includes $250,000 donation to the Alzheimer. Who is okay? I see. They are good people. They are trying to prevent disease and stuff. All these cars are working towards that. The foundation, you see. Now I will show you this foundation employees. You see them over there? These are the foundation employees, you see. 2 guys and 5 girls. Anyway, now foundation here. Excuse me. Foundation. I will see quickly to tell you. Welltower Foundation, not history. I see owner. We're gonna founder, owner of ownership history. Okay. Wow, this foundation was launched with $250,000 only. Welltower and its partner resides over $3.2 million to support CEO Tom DeRosa et al. Okay. Welltower Foundation. Wait a second. Owner. Oh, no. I want to see who's the owner, who established it. This Welltower Foundation was launched in 2016. Okay, but who? Founders: Bruce Thompson and Frederick D. Wolfe. CEO: Shank Mitra, Toledo, Ohio. Headquarters, Toledo, Ohio. Yeah, Bruce Thompson and Frederick D. Wolfe. Now we can Google these two guys quickly and see who are actually these guys. We can just paste in Google while we are sitting here, and we paste in Google and we go and see. Press release detail Welltower started Bruce Thompson and Frederick D. Wolfe. But who are these? Oh, Wolfe in 1970s, 1992. You see, Welltower. This guy, Bruce Thompson and Frederick D. Wolfe. Okay, Frederick D. Wolfe sounds like somebody. Okay, let's see who's that guy. Frederick D. Wolfe. Well, who's this Frederick D. Wolfe? Frederick D. Born in Toledo, 1929, Frederick Wolfe graduated from Yale University. Of course, no wonder. Missing, yes. Well, let's see. Frederick D. Wolfe. Born in Toledo, 1929, Fritz D. Wolfe graduated from Yale University 1951 and Harvard Business School 1950. Yes, of course, wealthy business person from Yale. In 1963, the company, he joined the family business Lima Lumber Company. Yes, you see, my story is always right, 98%. In 1963, the company built its first nursing home. 1967, Wolfe became chairman of the board. The Lima Lumber Company name became Wolfe Industries, and later Healthcare and Retirement. Healthcare, Retirement, Manor Care. The company started by leasing the facilities and exclusively moved to operating the business. Okay, you see, from a company to the real estate, and finally to the foundation. You see, Wolfe is the guy and his Yale roommates. And his you can go to. I'm not gonna be boring you with. Just a second. I'm not gonna be boring you of reading all this. Between HCR, Manor Care, and Healthcare rate. Yeah, you see, the long-term healthcare industry has become a noticeable growth business for Toledo. Wolfe and his wife Mary support the Toledo Museum of Art. Yes, you see, this is information from 2013 by the Bowling Green State University. Yeah, so Mr. Wolfe, Frederick D. Wolfe, is the guy in charge in here. One of the guys in charge, and his partner, blah, 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 the other guy. Now, as I told you, we have to get out of the property lines. And I can tell you, we have seen foundation with our real eyes. Now, let me show you. Let me show you again. You see, the foundation has a beautiful lake, artificial lake, a beautiful, it's like hundreds of employees are working like right now. I have counted at least 300 cars outside in the parking. Okay, and that is the foundation. You see, it's built like this, like a big building, to emphasize on the glory. This came from the lumber company that later on became a REIT, real estate investment thing, like, yes, real estate for retired people. Probably Mr. Wolfe had all these little homes built around because he had lumber company. Maybe from the lumber he built homes for the retired people of Ohio. This is my idea. Now, we don't know, but they are donating money to science, and you know, he is one of those philanthropic people. And that was the foundation video of the day. Sign up for more of these travels. Thanks so much.